Why self-trust is underrated. Labeling your partner, and I'm gonna go with narcissist. Submitting to your husband. Triggers versus cognitive distortions, guys. Ooh, this might trigger you and put you into your own distortion. 90% of marriages fail. Why self-trust is underrated. Welcome to the Morrow Marriage Podcast, guys. And self-trust is the center of self-confidence. And I want to talk about this because it's massive. And it's massive right now, especially with what's going on. If you don't know, we launched something called Moral Momentum last April, a year ago April, and it was a tremendous success. Tremendous success. Just a 60-day program online showing people how to believe in themselves, how they can learn to lead others, how they can learn to develop a whole lot of confidence. And, you know, this is perfect timing for somebody to bring this up because essentially today, officially, by the time you hear this, you're a couple days behind. Join our app, go.morrowmarriage.com. Look for Inspiration 101 if you're in the men or women's community, and you can join us for free, guys. You need to believe in yourself. Self-trust is everything. And people today, you don't even know who you are. You wonder why you have marriage problems. You wonder why you have money problems. You wonder why you don't like the way you look or feel in your own skin. It's because you don't believe in yourself. And most of the time we think, oh gosh, how to become more confident? I need to become more confident. I want to develop, especially in unhealthy marriage. Okay? People are afraid. People are feeling worried about rejection. You're walking on eggshells in your marriages, right? But the problem isn't your confidence. The problem is you have no confidence because you don't believe and therefore trust in yourself. Okay?
That's good.
Thank you. Why is this so important? Well, we have a whole bunch of people, men and women, okay? Now, men and women can't talk to each other on our app. You may participate together in the group calls. You can participate in some of the activities. We're doing workouts, for example, some 6-week six-packs, some other workouts, things like that. As part of all this, there's a lot more than just health. But when you're in the app, you can only work with women, men in the communities or the families, okay? Now, why is this important? So many of you are struggling in your marriage and you're going to say, well, shit, Kathryn, we want to get jacked with you. We want to do the six-pack thing. We want to follow your nutrition plans. Wait a minute, there's so much more. Yeah, we're going to break down all kinds of things. We're adding things that make you move forward. That's what I mean, make you move forward.
He's going to add vegetables.
I even have already added vegetables, yeah. Which is strange because just so you know, they have no nutritional value for men at all, but they do add a little flavor, I've noticed, in ground turkey. But now, we're going to subtract a lot of shit that's going to hold you back, okay? I'll give you an example for as many of you. Actually, I'll use the example I used on the kickoff call. People were like talking about modifications. What do I do if I can't do this? I have knee problems, I have shoulder. I said, how much time do you watch Netflix? And everybody went quiet. They knew I was going to cast their ass, okay? And I said, exactly. Don't watch Netflix, watch YouTube on knee modifications for fitness and exercise. Like, come on.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. Figure it out. Okay, now I'm going to walk you through a lot of that stuff, but I did not want to waste time training 150 people or 250 people, whatever it works out to be, on all your different modifications. Fucking figure it out. But what I can do is give you a workout, give you a timer, give you the motivation that you lack because you don't believe in yourself, you don't trust in yourself, you have no confidence in yourself. We can make sure you know what you're doing when you're eating right. We can make sure you know how to remove the crap like the Netflix I just talked about so you can move yourself forward. We can make sure that we're adding in things that get you there and it's going to be beautiful. Kathryn's even going to do it.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Yeah, she's plunging too.
I know, that is crazy. For any of you that watched me, my first round of cold plunges, it's not as hilarious this time.
That's right. It's not as hilarious because if you would have seen the beginning, it's something. If you've never seen it though,
go back on my Instagram.
4-minute video is quite funny to watch.
Yes, it's worth the watch.
Yeah. Pacing, dunk. Well, when I say dunk, I mean like a little finger and then stop. A little toe and then stop. All right, guys.
The point is, I'm doing it. I'm pushing myself out way outside my comfort zone, and that's what we want for you guys too.
100%, guys. If you saw my before and after pictures just from 1 week of making massive, so I started about, I think 31 days ago, okay? And then about 12 days ago, I decided to go all in, okay? Now, with that in mind, we moved in and out a little bit when I say all in because we have this big challenge which we just launched, Inspiration 101, okay? What I want for you guys is to believe in yourselves. A vast majority of men and women coming to us are going to struggle. I've said right away, anybody put your hand up right now if you're afraid your spouse is going to be pissed because you're working out 2 hours a day. Okay? Or because you're not eating the macaroni and cheese or spaghetti that the family's having, that you're going to be eating healthily. Anybody going to have a partner that's going to be upset because you're selfish, taking care of yourself? A lot of hands were going up, and I kept on asking
crazy
questions.
to me.
But that's the thing. I just said a position like this, guys. Anybody here, and I want you to do this, listeners, okay? If you're watching on YouTube, same thing. Anybody here paying attention to what I have to say right now, think that health is a bad thing, getting in shape is a bad thing, go ahead, speak now. That's what I thought, fucking crickets, because it's not a bad thing. So your partner might be annoyed, but I'll tell you what I told the clients, the members. I said, just be present when you're with your family. Put your phone away when you're with your family. Move other things around so you can be with your family, but make sure you join us for your focused plan of action for 42 days. If you listen to the noise of your angry spouse when getting healthy and eating right, for example, is not bad, for admitting that you might have been an alcoholic or a porn user and now you're not, that's not bad. That's their own guilt and their own shame, and you must get over your own so that you can lead them away from whatever they're feeling about you, which is their trigger. That's it. And that's what this whole thing is about, and it's much deeper than a quick podcast episode. So if you want more, you just come to the app and dive in. Go.morrowmarriage.com. Now listen, you will not achieve anything that you want in this life if you cannot believe in yourself. We see far too many people clinging to hope instead of believing in themselves, having faith in themselves. That's what this is all about. If you understand the Morrow Marriage Method, guys, you at home can inspire, you can lead, you can ask your partner to join you, and you can motivate them with a boundary. This is something that's unique, proprietary to us, to our company, and to our programs, and it fucking works. Inspiration 101 is the foundation of that, okay? Excuse me, we spent a lot of time teaching people over the years how important this is, but we're going all in to really double down and show you guys how you can do this for yourselves. Because once you can lead yourself, you can lead anyone, including your broken marriage and your partner.
Especially your broken marriage.
Especially your broken marriage and your partner. Do you have anything else, babe?
Nope.
All right, guys, we'll see you.
Bye.